What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine?
Next, I want to talk about this. So we've all seen Stranger Things, right? Reed, I know you've seen Stranger Things, huh? And so there was a character from the third season who was the start. Well, not really the start of third season, but she was a big plot device. Grace Van Dien says she's focusing on Twitch streaming instead of acting after producer asked her for sexual favors. So I'm gonna play this clip, and then we're gonna react to it. Let me full screen that. Oh, and before I do that, no, we're gonna go through this first, and I'll talk about that between. All right,
Turning down acting projects.
hold on. Oh, this is as loud as it's gonna get. Okay. Let me see something, man.
Turning down acting projects and deciding to stream more. But the fact of the matter is, the last few projects I've worked on, I didn't have the best experiences. One of the last movies I did, one of the producers asked me to, he hired a girl that he was sleeping with, and then he had her ask me to have a threesome with them. So, that's my boss.
All right, did y'all hear that? Okay. Let me know if you heard that. Okay, because I don't want to keep talking about it and then y'all haven't heard it. Let me know if y'all heard that. Basically, well, I see y'all can see subtitles. Okay, good. Y'all heard it. Okay. So basically, she's I don't know if she's completely quitting acting. I believe she's just gonna focus on her Twitch streaming instead, which good for her. Good for her. First things first is this is a tough situation. I mean, it's a tough situation because the first instinct of anybody is to say, "Oh, that guy's a weirdo." But here's the problem. This goes on in the industry all of the time. Anytime, and I want everybody to know this. Anytime you have men and women working in the same place for extended periods of time, there's going to be romantic interest. And you got these women that's coming into the spaces now. They are under this delusional pretense that everything is supposed to be professional. You're not supposed to, be attracted to me. You're not. And the thing is, you're right. You're right. You're not supposed to. But yeah, Reach, that's part of it. You're not supposed to, but the thing is, you cannot stop human nature. And she might be, and here's the toughest part, she might be one of the few women who, or maybe even the majority of women who prefer to keep it professional, but there's a lot of women who participate in this. Why? Because a lot of women understand that they know what men like, and they know it can fast track them in their career. That's just the facts. You can say what you want. I mean, there's a reason why Jennifer Lawrence never came out and said anything negative about Harvey Weinstein. Because she willingly participated in it. There's a lot of women who willingly participate in stuff like this. Now, threatening somebody and all of that, we're not talking about that. I'm talking about in situations where there's a person with a little bit of power and there's a young actress coming up and it's either one, he uses his influence to kind of recruit her into his sexual life, so to speak, or two, she recognizes his influence and she uses her sexuality to influence him into her sexual life so she can get favors. It's been working like that for ages. And the thing is, it's hard to police it. It's hard to police it. I'll give you another perfect example, right? Reachside says, just look up Corey Feldman and read about him being spicily abused by most of the directors and producers, like Amber Heard. Yeah, Amber Heard has done the same thing. I don't know if she did in the movie industry. I know she was messing with Elon Musk. But here's the thing. When a woman has a sexual relationship with a man, that man is least inclined to come out and say anything negative about her or do anything negative to her. But also, he's more inclined to help her out with certain things. I feel for her. You know what I'm saying? I do feel for her. Another example, I'll give you another example. Recently, there is a rapper, a female rapper by the name of Mulatto. Y'all might not know who she is. Y'all might not know who Mulatto is. But Mulatto released the album, I want to say last year, or maybe even the year before. I don't know how long it's been. But Mulatto said that one of the artists that she tried to get to do a feature on one of her songs for the album asked her for some ass instead. Instead of wanting payment, they asked for some ass. Whoa. And so she said that she wished more women in the industry would come out and air this out so that it could stop happening. After that, she received no support from the women in the industry at all. Like, nobody came out and said anything. And the reason why is because the women willingly participate in it. Why? Because you got hip-hop artists like Lil Durk who charge $300,000 for a feature. If he can charge $300,000, Drake is charging $500,000 or more. $500,000. Do you know how much these rappers get paid from their deals? Their signing bonus. I mean, their sign on payment be $500,000. That's an advance. You can't blow your whole budget on a $500,000 feature. So what happens? If you're a female in the industry, and you hit up somebody like Drake or Lil Durk and say, "Hey, I want a feature," and then he say, "Yeah, it's gonna be $500,000," and you ain't got it, and then he throws it out there. Well, you know what I'm saying? I take payment in other ways too. Well, a lot of women are gonna take that. You talking about 10 minutes in the bedroom and you get a Drake feature? I'm not saying that's what he's doing, but I'm just telling you, a lot of women, you know what I'm saying, are willing participants in this industry. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just telling you, for Grace Van Dien, it's hard to police this stuff. I know a lot of people are telling her, "Oh, you should have went to the police. You should tell who the person is." It's hard to police this stuff because you start taking food out of the mouths of others. You know how many women in the Harvey Weinstein case who didn't come out and say anything about Harvey Weinstein because they willingly participated in it? They got their opportunities because of him. I'm just saying. We're going to go ahead and go on to our next topic.
Let's go. that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby.